Hello students, hope you are doing well. So welcome to one of the para-summary based questions. So here the direction for question is that the passage given below is followed by 4 alternative summaries. Choose the option that best captures the essence of the passage. Well, we need to follow all the rules that apply in para-summary based questions, as well as we need to understand the theme and the main ideas, subordinate ideas, as well as understand means the process of eliminating option. Okay, so let's move to the text here. So the text points out here, avoiding deforestation means that many landowners must forego the right to cut down their trees so that the world at large can benefit. As such, carbon emissions from deforestation are a classic example of environmental externality. So long as this remains the case, forest will continue to be cut down. To resolve the problem, it has been suggested that the people who forgo their rights are compensated, right? So there is already a market for what are called voluntary credits in avoided deforestation. Well, this is what the text. On the basis of the text, we find out uh, it means 4 options here. Let's look into the first option. What does the first option say here? And analyze how options 1, 2, 3, 4 are different from each other or one another, and which one is the most appropriate summary out of them. So let's look at the first one. The first one said the existing market for voluntary credits in avoided deforestation is an effective way to internalize the environmental externality in environmental economics. Now, in that case, if you look into it, the option 1 is too generic. It focuses on the what? Effectiveness of the existing market, right? So, without specifically addressing the issues of deforestation, landowners, incentives, or the potential role of voluntary credits. The, the paragraph is primarily about what? Primarily about the problem, isn't it? So, problem of what? Deforestation. So, and also, if you talk about that, and the need for a solution rather than the general effectiveness of such markets, right? So, hence, you can consider that option 1 will not be the appropriate answer uh, choice for the means appropriate summary, right? Look into the second option. The second option said that the existing market for voluntary carbon credits in avoided deforestation compensates the landowners and resolves the problem of deforestation by the landowners and reduces carbon emissions, isn't it? So this is overly categorical, right? Overly categorical in its statements. It declares that the existing market already compensates landowners, isn't it? So, and resolves the problem of deforestation, which is not entirely supported by the paragraph or by the passage. So the paragraph suggests that the use of voluntary credits as a potential solution, but does not confirm that this is already happening. So hence option 2 is not the appropriate summary to it. Now moving to the option 3, what does option 3 say? It is stated the existing market for voluntary carbon credits in avoided deforestation compensates landowners and decreases carbon emissions from deforestation. Now, in this case, option 3 is like option 2, isn't it? Like option 2. Option 2. So, it is also overly categorical. It states that what? Existing market, right? Existing market compensates landowners and decreases carbon emissions, which is not definitely established in the paragraph. So this statement is not established in the paragraph. The paragraph presents the idea of using voluntary credits to address deforestation and its associated carbon emissions, but doesn't confirm that this is already occurring also. So therefore, it can be called as equal to 2. So therefore, this option also cannot be taken as the most appropriate option for summary. Look at the option 4. Option 4 stated the existing market for voluntary carbon credits in avoided deforestation could be one of the ways to resolve deforestation by the landowners. Right. Avoided deforestation could be one of the ways to resolve deforestation by the landowners and decrease carbon emissions from deforestation. So this uses more conditional and suggestive language. It acknowledges the potential role of what? Potential role of what? Um, Potential role of the existing role of existing market for voluntary credits in addressing deforestation and reducing carbon emissions without making absolute claims. Isn't it? This actually, you can say, this aligns this aligns with the tone of the paragraph, which discusses the suggested solution without stating it as an established fact. So, in summary, if you talk about that, uh, means this particular option is the most appropriate in compared to the other 1, 2, 3. So, if I look into the summary of it, the gist of the paragraph is carbon emissions from deforestation are an environmental externality. Its economics is not accounted for. Landowners have no incentives, right? So, not to cut down trees. To resolve this, voluntary carbon credits for avoided deforestation is suggested. There is already a market for this, and it is clearly stated. Option 4 captures this essence. So, if I talk about that, option 1 is a too generic. So, and option 2 and 3 can be called as a categorical in compensates and reserves. The suggestive element is missing in the correct option. So could be accommodate the suggestion part. Option 3 is a too categorical again, right? Too categorical like option 2. Uh, so hence the correct answer is option 4. I hope you understood it. That's all.